Welcome to Guyana, a Caribbean country located in the North Atlantic coast of South America. This relatively young, independent nation is known for its unique history, people, musical talent, and cultural diversity.
Welcome to the land of many faces, not one, not two, but 6 different races. You know when the sun kisses your skin, you're in
What happens when Guyana introduces some of this talent along with its first carnival to the world? In this episode of Go Guru, I'm going home.
Guyana, one people, one nation, one destiny.
What would Guyana be without the music scene? We're on our way to meet up with Nesta, one of Guyana's artists that likes to mix it up with a reggae, dancehall, and soca flavor.
Everything that you're longing for, may have it right here.
I'm Nesta. I'm a recording artist from Guyana. I'm from a musical family background. My mom is a music teacher. She's also a music coordinator.
We asked her about her recent hit, Body Calling.
When I walk on the road, people would be like, girl, your bodies look good enough. And right there and then the idea came and I just put words, the lyrics to the track, and the track was produced by Mark Walker, a Guyanese producer that lives in New York, and it all came together.
We got a chance to find out the reason behind her diversity.
Music keeps evolving, and as a musician, you must also need to be a diverse person. You need to show versatility. Everything that I'm giving, I'm going to give my all. So that's why I came up with the idea, something to remember.
Recently, Nesta got the confirmation that she was in the right place.
When Shaggy said, girl, you could sing, and Paris Riley, how come we never heard about you? We didn't know Guyana got such talent. I was very humble about it, but I was saying it in my mind. I was like, thank you, Father, because at least people elsewhere have seen that Guyana has talent. And there's so many other great artists too, but just that they need a platform to shine on. And you want something to remember for life. Nesta said that.
Drive and I make me late. Me really want to catch up with my girlfriend. Please nobody hesitate. Press your foot on the gas, me can't make your way. Drive and I make me late. Me really want to catch up with my girlfriend. Please nobody hesitate. Press your foot on the gas. Hey.
What would Carnival be without the king of soca in town? The next stop takes us to the University of Guyana, where some of the students are in for a real treat. We're live here from the campus of the University of Guyana, where today, Marshall Montana, the king of soca music, will be here to bless the students with some knowledge, a little bit of fun, and a little bit of preview of what to expect for his performance during Carnival this season. The crowd wouldn't be satisfied if they didn't get at least a taste of the show. With all of the music that Marshall has provided the people of Guyana with, it was time to return the favor with a bit of Guyanese culture.
I always want to come here and experience Guyana. Like, its culture. I know you have chutney soca, I know you have soca, but when you see Guyana folk song, I get excited.
Marshall came to deliver a message of unity.
So it's about seeing that sometimes life-affirming choices and cooperation and things that want to bring people together tend to have better results than They don't be man trying to compete or trying to win or trying to conquer something. If you love something, you have to set it free.
Wow.
It's good to be home. It's good to see the king here, and can't say much more.
This is a production instrumental.
It's Juve night in Guyana, and not even the rain could slow things down. For some, this is their first taste of Carnival. Live from the streets of Guyana, Georgetown, we got the Juve kicking off right now. As you see, all the people's lined up around the streets, cars coming down here, no room to move, and it's kind of crazy right now. We got vendors all around, and as you can see, it's going to be a wild night. Paint, powder, mud, oil, all that right now. Check the scene, check the scene. With oil, mud, paint, and powder, rain is a welcome addition to this party. For the Guyanese, when it rains on their parade, they throw more water into the mix. That's just the beginning, so just know that it's going to be going on all night into the morning, go to the next day.
I see a light in the distance, and I know it's the rising sun shining over the mountains and rivers of this golden land.
One unique thing about Guyana Carnival is that it falls along the same time as the country's Independence Day. Visitors not only get a chance to enjoy the carnival festivities, but they also get a chance to take in Guyana's culture and history. We're here at Guyana's 52nd Independence Day celebration. Still a young country, but a lot to offer. We're going to show you all some celebration things going on today. We got the bands, we got the steel band we're going to talk to. We got the music playing, we got the military, and we got fun folks and all the people that make up Guyana. Let you see what it's all about. So follow us, Go Guru on the road, hometown.
Our moment to shine.
The steel pan has long been an important instrument on the Caribbean scene. We caught up with someone who's leading the way in keeping the art alive for Guyana. Go Guru, you know the series highlighting Caribbean culture all around the place, and this time, once again, I said I'm coming home. And when I come home, I got to touch the people and see who's making moves in Guyana. And right here I have Miss Javanka Williams. She is the Pan Queen. Let the world know a little bit about you.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Javanka Williams. I am 26 years old. I am the 4-time senior solo champion and 5-time duet champion, and here's a little snippet of my life.
In addition to being a part of Guyana's National Steel Orchestra, this touring musician also finds the time to be a musical teacher and mentor to those willing to learn the skill of playing steel band.
Teaching is just something that's tough, because to keep the art form alive, you have to have people that are interested, and you have to have somebody to train them as well. So it was just something natural for me.
And just in case you were wondering, yes, Guyana's bands are available for bookings.
We have a Facebook page. It is called Kun Jazz Steel Ensemble. And also out of our combo, we have a duet, just in case you're not looking for 6 to 7 persons. There's a duet called Details, and they're on Instagram and Facebook with that name.
And the ultimate goal, where do you envision this thing going?
Well, definitely on the international stage, it shouldn't be something that is only affiliated with the Caribbean. And most people only affiliated with Trinidad. But I believe that, especially in Guyana, we have talented players and talented groups. So hopefully we get the recognition as much as the Trinidadian bands do. So when they hear about a band, they can be like, oh my God, it's from Guyana? Yes, it is from Guyana, you know?
Absolutely, and I've seen the bands play and I was amazed myself. So I'm sure we got a lot to show the world. See, Guyana's got talent. The next night was the Marshall concert, and the crowd was out by the tens of thousands.
See the vibe. We're here live at Guyana National Stadium. Marshall Montana tonight performing along with Bungie Garland, Faye and Lions, doing real big for Guyana Independence Day and also Carnival 2018, Guyana's first carnival. You see the crowd? Way back there, but just know that it's crazy and tonight's gonna be a ridiculous show. So get ready. Go Guru is on the road, my hometown, Georgetown, Guyana, bringing you the best.
Bungie's Big Bad Soca took things up to another level. Not to be outdone, Fayan's Girls Anthem proved to be a crowd favorite. Fayan and Bungie are two of the best performers in the world. The rain gave them an opportunity to show off their impromptu skills as they created a new dance right on the spot. Man of the Hour was up next, and he did not disappoint. As amazing as Michelle's show was, one of the most impressive things that he did for the night was bring out Guyana's artists. The Bamboo Fire rhythm, produced by Guyanese producer Drew Tovin, features all Guyanese artists Big Red, Little Red, Tamika Marshall, and Trayvon Vibes. Michelle brought all of these artists out during his performance. scene reminded me of the message Michelle pushed at the University of Guyana: cooperation over competition. The next move took us to Vision Sounds Records, where I sat down with some of the artists to find out what's the latest on Guyana's music scene. Meet Tamika Marshall. In addition to her own hits, she's had collaborative projects with the likes of Beanie Man, Busy Signal, and Conscience, just to name a few. Like most artists in Guyana, Tamika's success started from home.
Well, I started out first with entering a jingle competition locally. I won that, and then from there on, through encouragement and support and so on, I decided to really try this music thing. At the time, I was a student of the University of Guyana pursuing communications. I hated it. It just seemed like a sign from God, like destiny. So I'm like, you know what, let me just try this music thing and see how far it goes.
I don't know what this rhythm do to
In the past, Guyana didn't have the outlets that it does today. Tamika made a few career moves in Jamaica, but it didn't come without challenges.
You know, coming from Guyana, at one point I was based in Jamaica, you know, doing reggae dancehall. And I think one of my main struggles was the fact that I wasn't really based there. So I would touch and go. And they'd always say, in terms of the producers and the artists and so on, they're always saying, you know, you have to be in it. Because Jamaica is so fast paced. There's an artist like around the corner, there's a DJ around every, you know, the industry is filled with talented people. So to be the touch and go wasn't something that was working. So I decided I had to pick myself up. I had to basically live there. I really create a buzz and create a name to be commercial.
And create a name she did. Her talent and hard work has taken her to stages all around the world. Tamika's song Perfect dominated the airwaves during Guyana Carnival. We wanted to find out from her what can make Guyana's Carnival, as well as the whole visit, perfect.
Good music, good crew, have to have good crew, good liquor, the liquor can't run out. I think just to be free, to be spontaneous. Oh my, the Guyanese cook so good. I feel like everything, I can't give one answer. So we're good at, you must have the curry, you must have the cook-up, and if you can get some pepper pot, you're good.
It was many years ago in Atlanta where I first heard this next artist's music. Far From Reality was a crowd favorite. Natural Black has long been a legend in Guyana as well as the international music scene.
She was far from reality. I never knew that before I met her. She was far away.
Like Tamika, some of his early moves were made in Jamaica. The artist is now back in Guyana with new music.
I realized the talent within, just within the last level of schooling, you know. And whatsoever you do, you realize that you can work this music because it's a natural talent, you know. Because, you know, we're blessed with all kind of talent, so this is the one I stick with, music. I realized that Jamaica have a more speedier level when it comes to the music. They have the industries already running up and running, you know. And Guyana was a little, you know, just coming to the thing. Because, you know, slow steps, until it's time to make fast step, you know. So Jamaica was it for me in the early 90s, yeah? You know, just finishing school, 18, 19, head across Jamaica and start the work, you know, right away.
With so many positive messages in his music, one of Natural Black's missions is to reach the youth.
Most naturally is uplifting most of the time, you know, because that's the way the Almighty bring me, you know. Come realize things that take them away. Like they start doing certain things before time, start smoking before time, coming out of school before time, disrespecting their parents and some little thing, and you know, this good message can bring them forward because them say we're not dead no dash it way. So they might be a little bad, but we have method to bring them forward.
When you experience things, you gain knowledge in some serious ways through different college.
Guyana is filled with legends who paved the way, along with new generation artists. Meet Big Red. She has a long history on the Guyana music scene. Her son, Little Red, is part of the new generation. One consistent theme that I noticed when speaking to the artists is that Guyana's local scene prepared all of them for the world stage.
I had to go out there and get what I wanted. And once people said to me, okay, come back and I'm going to support you, I'm going back to you, I'm coming there to you to get what I want. So that is how I went and everything. I went after the interviews, I went after TV interviews, radio interviews, everything. I was moving because I wanted it. That's how bad I wanted it.
My mom is an artist, Big Red. She's been known by Guyana Queen. And my grandmother, my grandfather, we are artists, but it lead down to me. I am this third generation artist from Guyana and all about positive soca music.
No matter how far I stray, I stay right there. No matter what people say, I really don't care. They might say we bad mind, watch we up for we gold mine. We got the rice, we got the cane, that's driving them insane.
Soca mornings where all different people come vibe for like a crown, competing with different soca songs. So it started at a work competition and it boosted my confidence, and then I entered this Soca Monarch competition, and then that's where it started.
Little Red spoke about the good and the bad of having a famous mother in the music industry.
It's a good thing because I get someone to inspire and someone to inspire me, and also someone to give me detailed advice or direction of who's within the game. And then again, it's a bad thing too, because for me, people is sometimes you say you hyping off for other people hype, so you might as be great and this, but I just want people to acknowledge me as, my own individual artist and see my individual creativity.
I think being original is the most important thing. I think you have to be unique. It's better to be unique than to be number one, because you can always be number two next year. But if you're unique, then you stand a better chance.
All of these artists are well aware of the progress that music in Guyana has made, as well as some of the challenges that they still face.
I see a whole lot of development. I see enough more emerging talent coming out, and talent just coming out. So I see they get into a level of the understanding of music because they realize it's a business.
We need everybody to collectively work together. So I would say yes, there is good improvement, and we are moving, and we're getting better where the quality of the music is concerned, and we're getting better where probably the music is being played more. Still people complain about that, but I still see improvement. But copyrights is the next thing that we looking into right now. So we're getting somewhere, but still we are far from there.
We've been behind as artists in Guyana for a long time. We've been behind the scenes, nobody not seeing us and all of that. And I think a drastic change is going to come. Where we're going to get what we deserve. Where we're going to get what we were working for and what we were preparing ourselves for. Because I got to say, sometimes God prepares us for stuff. He knows that we can't handle it right away, so he puts us in that preparation stage. And I think that's what he has been doing with us here. So I think I see something big coming. I don't know what it is, but I feel it.
Just say be patient. Why are you hasting? Yeah, the time. Ooh. Yeah, that keep me going, you know. Just be patient, because sometimes you want it up now, and just still say be patient.
The hometown love and support is another factor that aids in the artist's growth, and it never goes unnoticed.
I once opened up for Neo in Guyana, Jam Zone. Shout out to Hits and Jams family. But I came home for the show, and I just remember walking out on stage and seeing the amount of people there and the cell phones and the lights and the crowd going crazy, and it was overwhelming. And you feel the love. And for it to be in my home country, I think that's something that will always stand out.
For Guyana, it was more excitement because you don't know your homeland, and people will be looking out for you like they're the ones that you went to school, you're the ones that did hustling on the street, and you're the ones, different fans. So it was a big joy and a warm welcome after the first 10 years, so we give thanks,
Not only does Carnival bring more people to Guyana, but it also provides more opportunities for the musicians. By sharing their stage time with the Guyanese artists, both Kes and Michelle showed how much stronger we can be together versus competing against one another.
No other artist coming to Guyana has ever done that. We've always been opening shows for artists. But these two artists at this time, they opened the shows and then they introduced us on stage to actually perform with them, which was like the most awesome thing. And I think that can do so much for us as, Guyanese artists.
I shared stage with two of the biggest names in the soca kingdom, Kes and Marshall Montano. So this kind of first carnival, and Lil Red was on the stage with Kes and Marshall. So I was like, that's a great accomplishment for me personally. I was like going through it. I was like, I didn't understand, I didn't believe it. It was like I'm dreaming. And
I think the response was well. I think it did a lot for the artists, for Guyana Carnival in general, and that'll always be a proud moment for me as the promoter and as the artist.
And now with an international carnival in place, it's sure to boost tourism as well as the music scene in Guyana.
From the carnival, the whole point is for them to take the music with them as they leave, and I'm seeing that thus far. If we're trying to invite people to come to your country, you're trying to sell your culture, you're trying to sell your music, and your food and all these sort of things. So we put a lot of thought into it, and we called in Drew Tobin. He is responsible for 95% of the Guyana Carnival music that you heard for 2018.
And that music kept Guyana Carnival going non-stop.
Well, it's Carnival morning, y'all. Today won't be easy. It's gonna be a lot of jumping around, waving, oil, mud, paint, everything getting thrown. The road, not for the weary. But I'm ready for the challenge. Getting right, making sure I'm set. Follow me on this journey, which is promised to be pretty out of control. Guyana Carnival 2018.
The costumes are ready, music is on point, vibes are nice, it's Carnival Day. There's only one thing left to do.
You're the Abstract the Guyanese Guru.
All year we waiting for this day, for the chance to break away, so we can jump and celebrate. Only one night to be friend, fetting without restriction. The rum and the flag they in beyond, and are ready to get on. Oh boy, so now we on the road again. The stage will never be the same.
Yo, Go Guru is live from my hometown, Georgetown, Guyana. And while I'm in the States, one of the ways I keep in contact with things going on in Guyana is through Guyana Live. This man Travi right here is one of the people responsible for keeping you in touch with the latest and greatest in Guyana. Travi, what's going on? What do you feel about Carnival this year?
Carnival is hot, man. It's hot, man. It can't go wrong. The vibe's nice. I've been to every event since it started, and I can't miss it.
And I know we're going to see that in Guyana Live. Don't forget to follow Guyana Live on Instagram. It's Guyana Live. And you're going to see some of what keeps this place jumping.
DJ Abstract the Guyanese Guru. Abstract the Guyanese Guru.
Controlling it, back up on it. We inside the band, ladies, time to get out of hand. Well, it's festive time again. I behind the soca trend, looking sexy. Power hot in the party, hot in the party.
Live from Guyana Carnival 2018, the first one, Genesis, and we got some special guests in the building. Let them introduce themselves. They don't even need introduction, but I'm gonna let them introduce themselves anyway. Who we got?
DJ Ryan Saeed, Rebel One, Dr. J the Soca Prince.
All right, and you know they kill it on the music scene. So they're here to Guyana Carnival. I want to know, like, what brought you here today?
Soca music. Period.
Same thing, soca make you travel the world.
Yeah, 100%. Soca music will save the world, so we come to save it. That's what we're here to do. It's a great start, to be honest with you. From my experience of different carnivals, it's really a good start for the first one.
Ciara from Jamaica, and the States, what made you hop across the waters and join us in Guyana for this carnival?
First carnival in Guyana, and I just had to come play Master in Trinidad, Jamaica, so Guyana's next.
In the air and jump, oh Lord, we make it. We are alive and well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Put your one in the air and wave. Time to celebrate it. Lord, somebody say, oh na na na, yeah na 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 na, oh na na na. Start to wind up, start to jump up, no, oh na na na, yeah na na na.
Guyanese Guru checking in from Guyana Carnival 2018. It's been a good one, man. Right now we're dealing with the aftermath. We got all the crowd dispersing, but it was crazy. And for a first time carnival situation, I actually got to give it up to my country because they were able to pull off some great concerts, good vibes, good music, good people. Everybody came, enjoyed yourself, man. So shout out to Guyana. Proud of my hometown.
Well, we came, we saw, we conquered. Met some new friends along the way and picked up some new music for the playlist. I hope that the music, beautiful people, and the vibe influences you to put Guyana on your must-visit list. Catch me next episode when Go Guru meets Jamaica.